Hi, good to be talking to you all again. Busy time as usual in the RCM. We're really interested to see what new Secretaries of State for Health in both Scotland and in England are going to mean for us, and we're currently arranging meetings with the relevant people. It's very important not only that we talk to the Secretary of State but to the ministers. So hopefully we'll get in their diaries as soon as possible, and hopefully some of the things that we've managed to achieve with our previous ministers will be carried forward. I'll keep you posted. Some of you may have seen we've been in the media quite a lot over the last few days around a document that we produced with the RCOG and the NCT. It was a document called Making Sense of Commissioning. It was for the clinical commissioning groups in England, and it was purely to provide guidance and advice to the new commissioners to make sure they understood maternity services. The document was approved by the Department of Health, and it was included in a toolkit for new commissioners. Unfortunately, some people got hold of this and turned it into some media saying we were going to be denying women epidurals, denying women caesareans. I'd just like to say to everybody that this isn't at all what the document says. It does talk about the need for clinical commissioning groups to pay attention to normal birth rates, but it also is quite clear that choice is important and that women have the right to individualised care, whether they're low risk or high risk. The RCOG got a bit of flack for the document and took it off their website, but I had a very positive meeting with the RCOG only yesterday, and the document is going back up onto their website. So I just want to reassure members that this is a very evidence-based document. The media interpretation of it has been totally skewed, and it's available for you to read and make your own judgments on. But just a little bit of a flurry in the media that you may have been worried about. What have I been up to? Had a great visit to Barnsley Maternity Unit this week. What a fantastic lot of work going on there. The midwives are heavily involved in lots of public health initiatives. And what I was most impressed with at Barnsley was the way midwives are working with other groups out in particularly the community to enhance the care of women. There's a fantastic parenting programme going on there which involves lots of other types of workers, and there's also a programme where the midwives are working with the fire brigade and identifying at-risk families in terms of things like needing smoke alarms. And you know, it's so obvious that the midwives, the key point of contact for women, she can then get women other help and advice and allow other services to access women in a way they couldn't if they weren't working with maternity services. So great work going on at Barnsley. I'm sure it's replicated in other areas of the country as well. But if anybody wants to talk to the Barnsley midwives and to get some initiatives going themselves, then I'd strongly recommend you do that. That makes me think, of course, that we're currently really looking for midwives doing fantastic things right across the UK. We want you to apply for our awards. And I just want to say the closing date is Monday. So you've got this weekend if you're doing something fantastic, the sort of thing that perhaps I've already said is going on in Barnsley. Do put in for our awards. The site is www.rcmawards.com. Lots of applicants makes it a much more interesting process. Thank you.